Hello there. This is Nana Kwepato the second, aka Queen One. What I'm going to talk about today is going to blow your mind because I am so upset. I am going loony. I am going crazy. Now you're going to ask me, what's the Queen so upset about? Let me tell you something. I am talking directly to Tracy Boakye, or whatever you call yourself. Let me tell you something. If you think you're going to sit there and start to call women older than you a brewa, old lady, and all that kind of stuff, you better rewind, child. You better rewind. Why am I saying that? You think where you are, some of us haven't been there before. We've been there. We got the tape. We got the video. We got the CD. We got it on digital. You name it. We've done it before. Do you think that you can just get up and start to diss people because they're older than you, calling some people grandma? Let me tell you something, young lady. I am way older than you. And of course, you could be my daughter. And yes, I am a grandma. But I am aging with grace. Very, very gracefully. Why? Because I choose to respect Mother Nature. Let me tell you something, young ladies out there. Do you think you're going to keep that figure for the rest of your life? Let me tell you, before you can say Jack, that body has changed shape like nobody's business. And if you think your body's not going to change, because some ladies are lucky and they keep their figures like forever. But let me tell you something. When it comes to your face, you will start to see that Mother Nature is taking its toll on you. Respect. That's what matters. You think everybody gets their beauty when they're young, like people like you? Let me tell you something again. Some people's beauty comes early, and some people's beauty comes much later in life. They turn out to be very elegant. They turn out to be very beautiful, and Mother Nature really nurtures them all the way till they leave this earth. So if you think you can start bragging at your young age, and you think you've got the looks at your young age, let me give you the next 5 to 10 years. You'd be telling Mother Nature, hold up, what's going on? I seem to be changing. Yes. Why? You never respected what Mother Nature was doing for you. I'm one of those people who believes in my surroundings. I believe in what's stored in my heart, and I believe in what is in my mind, my thoughts. Yes, aka Queen One. I look at myself every day and I praise Mother Nature for making me who I am today. Keeping my looks, or improving my looks for that matter, for my age. And I am damn proud of it. I am damn proud of it. And I'm not going to go around telling people you are a brewa or whatever you want to call it. Hey, the brewa. It will cut you like nobody's business. You wake up one day and you look in the mirror and hey, you realize that I don't look like that 16-year-old. I don't look like that 20-year-old. I don't even look like that 30-year-old. Why? Because you have disrespected Mother Nature, and Mother Nature is taking it out on you. So just be careful of what comes out of your mouth. Just pray that you get the years added onto what you are today, so that tomorrow you can be proud when you look in the mirror and say, yes, babes, I look good. I always tell myself that. Honey, Queen One, you're gorgeous. You're so sweet. You're marvelous. Yes, I say that to myself. But I dare not go out there and go and say to somebody, oh, you're looking old. Oh, you're looking wrinkled. Oh, you're looking this, or you're looking that. No, because whatever you say to some other lady out there is going to catch you. Because Mother Nature, she follows the traces of a woman. Fertility, anything you want to call it. When you want something good for yourself, your body, you want things put in place, just talk to Mother Nature. She knows best for what is good for your body. And then talking about riches. Young lady, let me tell you something. When it comes to having sponsors, looking after you, making sure that you're okay, many of them are not even interested in your brains. They are not interested in your brains. They're only interested in what they can get out of you sexually. Trust me. Where we are in age, we say it raw. Nothing to hide. After all, what? Let me tell you something. Those who are looking for brains, they're of a class of their own. And those who are looking for what is between your trust me, they ain't interested in your brains, because most probably don't even have any intellectually. So, when it comes to bragging about what you've got given to you by sponsors, you're the biggest fool on this earth. That is stupidity with a capital S. S. Stupidity. Why? Because trust me, girl, when those looks drop, they will drop you like a hot cake. Or a hot rock for that matter. They're going to drop you like you don't even exist. Because the next so-called slay queen is right behind you. She's got all her bits and pieces in place. So trust me, if you want to go out there and be bragging about what you've got, those are just material stuff. You go to your grave and you leave it all behind. Yeah. Told you I could go from lady to ghetto in 5 seconds. Trust me. There's some things in this life that irritate moi. Someone once said to me, do you ever get angry? Yes, I get angry when people like you come and talk some rubbish about the so-called abriwas. You're talking about somebody in the early 40s or whatever it is, and you already call that person abriwa. What would you say about people like us? But you know something? It's not about that. It's about what's up here. It's about the brains and how you can use it to your advantage. Not just between what your so-called ... Who cares about that? Every Tom, Dick, and Harry of a lady's got one. But it's not everybody that's very intelligent. It's not everybody that's smart. Talk about material stuff. You know something, let me tell you. There's something known as new money. And there's something as old money. Those who were born into money, that's old money. They don't go around bragging about anything because money is already in the family. They've been traveling from time. They don't need nothing. They've got everything that they require in life. You never hear them bragging. But those of you who fall into the category of new money, hey, new money, you don't even know how to handle it. You get up and you put everything on social media, your cars, your houses, your whatever, your system, your cups and pots and plates. Damn. Is that what to brag about? You got a microwave, who cares? You got a kettle, who cares? You got a washing machine, who cares? You got one of those big, massive American fridges, those refrigerator, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Who cares? Really? Because let me tell you something. Those sponsors of yours can drop you just like that for the next young thing that comes along. Men for ya. So, I heard the other day that you have apologized to ladies Damn right you'll apologize to ladies. You apologize to all of us. Because after all, at the end of the day, who are you? Just because you come and then you talk about, I heard you saying something about you work hard, I talk about hard working and blah, 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 and blah. Only to find out that you got sponsors. Damn. Anybody who's got sponsors can get away with murder. That doesn't mean that that's hard work. Which part of the hard working is that? Is it the bed kind of hard working? Very funny. And then having kids with different men. What's the big deal about that? It happens. Sometimes there's mistakes. You think you found somebody who is the best thing since sliced bread, and then he buggers off, and then you're left with the baby, and all the promises go down the drain. Hey, you just shut your mouth up and get going with life. But that's a long story. So let me get back to the reality of things. Don't ever call the next woman Abriwa. Don't do it. You know why I'm saying that? Because I could start looking so aged and blah, blah, blah at 80 plus and stuff. And you can go the next 2 years and even look older than moi. That's Mother Nature, When you get to my age, you have seen some stuff. I remember when I was in school and I looked like God knows what. And even then, I used to look in the mirror and say, there's hope for you, child. Yep. One day you're going to be beautiful. I kept saying that to myself. One day you're going to be beautiful. One day you're going to love yourself to bits. One day. I was so positive about myself. And I built that into the system of my kids. I always say to them, I remember my sons. Yes, I got 5 kids, 4 boys and 1 girl. Beautiful kids. Yeah, I'm bragging about that because it's true. And I remember my kids, my boys, one day came home and it's like, oh, Mom, I want this because somebody else has got it. I want this hairstyle, blah, blah, blah. And I said to them, you know what, son? You set the trend. Don't sit there and be watching people set trends and then you start complaining because you want to be like that. No. Be yourself and set the trend for yourself. That's the way life is supposed to be. Set your trend. Yep. And since then, hey, let me tell you, my boys set their trend. My daughter is ace. According to my standards anyway. You might not like it. I don't care. But my daughter's smashing. Why? Because I've let them know that you work together hand in hand with Mother Nature. You admire what Mother Nature gives you, and Mother Nature gives you more. Ladies, if you don't know the trick, that is the trick. You look in the mirror and you thank Mother Nature for who they have made you. All those celestial beings, the spiritual world, Mother Nature, you get me? Yep, the elements, fire, water, air, you name it. Yeah, they all come together to make you. You think there's gold and silver in the world, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, you've got all that in you. Yeah, you're a star within yourself. So you look in the mirror and say, yes, I'm a star, not just a grain of sand by the seaside. There's thousands of grain of sand. Thousands and thousands, billions. But how many stars do we actually see from where we are? That's why we count ourselves as stars within our own rights. And if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? So, Tracy, pull it back a bit. Pull that rubbish back a bit. And do apologize and sincerely apologize to the ladies, to be honest with you. Because we all have our time on this earth to keep this look. Because one day, pimples might decide to invade your face. Some rash might decide to invade your body. Some stupid psoriasis or eczema or some dumb thing might decide to invade your face or body to the extent that you're too embarrassed to even remove your clothes in front of anybody, maybe even yourself. That's how things just switch, just like that. So be proud of who you are and take your time. See the next lady and say to her, you are gorgeous. You are beautiful. Because every time you do that, you are adding to your own life. That's the way it works, you know. No matter how you think someone looks, they don't look so good. Trust me, just give them those nice words of encouragement. Not lip service, but from your heart. And watch how Mother Nature is going to transform you and make you into the beautiful queen that you want to be. But going around telling people, oh, you're a brewer and you're this and you're that. Jesus is lad. Do you know what you're doing to yourself? Yeah. You're putting negativity all over you. That aura around you is just all negative vibes. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. And stop bragging about what you've got. Do you think every single human being looking at you, watching you, listening to you, loves you? Yes. We do have witches and wizards. God knows where they are, but they're there. Me, you can't touch me because I don't even mind you. I won't even give you the time of day. But some of you believe so much in that stuff. And yes, and that's how they get you. So today you got it all. Tomorrow you got nothing. Nothing to even prove that you were ever on this earth. Think about your kids. Yeah. Think about your kids. One day, they're going to turn around and find this old video of yours tucked away somewhere in YouTube or whatever. And look, it doesn't take long before they grow up, you know. And then imagine that they're listening to it. It's like, oh, Mom, is that what you said? Oh, Mom, that's nasty. Oh, Mom, is that you? That's sad. I want my kids to turn on any channel, go onto any YouTube, see their mom and say, hey, Mom, I just loved what you said. That is so sweet, Mom. Yeah, that's how we encourage our kids. Bring them up in the positive way. Don't teach them to be so materialistic. It does not help. Because when they don't get it, they go and steal it. And then you end up as a mom crying your eyes out. So don't come and... I should have put on the bonnet, but I thought, I'll look just like them. Yeah, I will get a bonnet eventually, but too late. I'm doing my video anyway. So, Tracy, pull it. Pull the reins a little bit. Stop that horse from galloping out of control. Just stop it. Anyway, I finally got it all out of me. So apart from Tracy, I say to all the young ladies out there, look after yourself. Look after yourself very well. And if you have sponsors and what, hey, keep it quiet. Keep it undercover. You may be after somebody else's husband. Look, they say there's so many of us women walking this earth and not enough men. And you go to places like America and half the men are in jail because people just don't like them. You know the system. You go to England, the same thing. You find most of the black guys locked up in jail and stuff like that, you know. And, you know, it gets to a stage where it's like, women seem to be sharing the men and all that. Okay, sometimes it's just sad, but it does happen. And it's not a thing of today. It's been going on for centuries. Men with girlfriends and side chicks and what. But if you're in that category, let me tell you, young lady, it's not a position to brag about. It'll be funny, if you are wifey, oh yeah, then you can brag as much as you like. But you stay a side chick and you want to brag, you're making a big fool out of yourself, because he never put the ring on your finger and he will never do that anyway. Just using you. If he decides to drop his wife for you, okay, fine. But don't be bragging about somebody who is on the side. Don't be bragging. Just keep your mouth quiet, shut up, and don't talk about stuff like that all over the internet. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? That he's left his wife at weekends to be with you and then spends the rest of the time with his wife and kids? Do you think you're getting the best out of him? No, you're getting a part of him. But anyway, that's another issue. That's another topic. So, fighting publicly over a man? Are you a lady or a tramp? Stop that, bitch. It don't suit you. Stop making people call your names. You want to be a lady. That's what is important. Be a lady. What do you want to be a bitch for? Damn. Be a queen, a star, somebody people can respect. Don't come and bring all your rubbish on social media so that people can comment and laugh and blah, blah, blah. And then you get 3,000 views, 3,000 views of laughter. They're laughing at you. Be clever, be wise, be smart. Take this word from me. Keep your mouth shut. Because one day you're going to go one step too far and you're going to turn around and find your sponsors have gone just like that. Why? Because they were trying to keep their stuff secret and you've exposed them to the whole world. Because as soon as you start talking, people then want to investigate and find out who your sponsor is. Don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. So learn how to keep your mouth shut. And don't be going around talking about, he gave me this and he built me a house and I'm very hardworking. Hardworking doing what? Bringing your clothes into the house he bought for you. Is that your hardworking? Hey, you want to talk about hardworking? There is hardworking and there's hardworking. There's hard working in the physical, doing work as in work. And there's hard work laying on your back. We're not talking about that kind of hard work. We're talking about hard work, and casa work. Not that thing you call work. Because every Tom, Dick, and Harry can do that of a lady. As long as she's a woman, she can do that kind of hard work. We respect women who are hard working, and I can name a few that I look up to because I say to myself, girl, you have got it all. You have got the strength. You are making good money. That's what it's all about. Yeah. But to come and talk about, and he bought me a car, and he did this, and you're putting it all on social media, and then blah, blah, blah. This is disgraceful to womankind. It's an embarrassment. Don't do it. Behave. Behave yourself. Jeez. Honestly, I was venting like crazy. I had steam coming out of my ears. When I was listening to your argument going back and forth with Miss Bell, I was like, what the hell is going on? Ladies, brace yourself. Let's keep our heads up and stop drowning each other. Someone's got water just about here, just about to drown. And instead of you pulling them up so they can survive, you just put your hand on their head and dunk them into the water so they can drown. That is so nasty. Absolutely nasty. Because as women, as sisters, we're not supposed to be doing stuff like that. You want to have a sponsor or two? Keep it to yourself. Don't be bragging to the whole world. And lastly, before I leave, give you food for thought. You want to stay beautiful? Talk to Mother Nature. Treat other women kindly. You see a woman who's looking good, just tell her she's looking good. And if she's not looking good, be nice and say it in a nice way in private. Lady, if you did this, this would improve. If you did that, look, don't go in to say it to some total stranger because it's going to be like, what the hell are you telling me this for? But if it's someone who's your friend and it's a genuine friend, you can always pull them to the side and say, you know, maybe it's body odor, maybe it's mouth problem, you know, odor, spots on their face, you know, how to improve and on their looks, blah, blah, blah. You know, say it nicely and say it like you mean it. And at the end of the day, Mother Nature is going to reward you so much. So, so much. Oh, I admire ladies. I admire ladies, especially ladies who've really made an effort to look so good and so romantic and so sexy. Me, I tell them, I'll say to the lady, you look gorgeous. You look awesome. You look beautiful. And I know that every time I say that, Mother Nature just smiles back at me. That's part of the trick of the trade. You want to be a beautiful woman? Be beautiful inside and out. Be sexy inside and out. Yep, be gorgeous. Look in the mirror and assure yourself of your looks. I'm beautiful. Even if you doubt yourself, remove that doubt. Jeez. Because one man's trash is another man's treasure. So, love yourself. Think about yourself first. Stop dissing other women and don't be calling other women old ladies. Because your time will come. And the next young lady who's going to tell you you're an old lady is going to hurt so bad. So bad. You're going to even feel suicidal because you think, hey, I was gorgeous. What happened? What happened? It was your mouth. It was stuff you were saying. So don't do it. Don't even go there. Don't say it. Love you guys. Till we talk again, face to face, camera wise. This is Nana Okwepa, the second, aka Queen One. Love you guys. Catch you later. Talking about how to grow old gracefully. No dissing. Respect. Love ya.